Winning a game of Apex Legends starts with a team, with a single mind, a unit with the mission to overcome. Where are you going, Crypto? Oh, welcome to the solo queue experience. Jumpmaster chose countdown of Crypto Pops to the Trials of Bloodhound on some kind of solo mission. Perhaps to hack the terminals and check the status of his new Squawk coin. She's surely going to take the Titanfall banks by storm, right? I suppose we should be grateful that he pinged where he was going, but this is just another day in the life of me, Ragtag, the greatest gutter tier gamer on the face of this earth, and today, my teammates' damage will leave you speechless. Anytime I take Octane as a legend, it's usually with the mindset of rushing headlong into combat with no regard for my own safety, but knowing that we had a traitor in our midst, the longbow would serve as my reminder not to put it all on the line straight away, and that theory was about to be put to the test as another squad was stealing our valuable loot. Okay, look, I thought that was a Volt, not a Hemlock. It took me by surprise. Well, we had a shotgun now, so there was no reason not to push, even if Loba is never going to make it to me in time. Whilst I would have loved to have taken credit for destroying Fuse with the Peacekeeper, on further reflection, it turned out that in true Fusey style, his own explosive devices were to be his final farewell back to the lobby. Loba may not have joined in the fighting, but dumping down that black market was a welcome sight, because the sooner we could loot this place, the faster we could get out of here and find our next opponents. And just in case I found myself in the same situation again, remembering that my teammates might consider future combat to be completely optional, I reclaimed that longbow. Okay, so remember Ragtag, you are wielding a sniper. So wait for the team, coordinate a careful attack strategy where you scope out an appropriate target, lay the framework for a calculated entry while we... Oh, who am I kidding? Here's the new plan. You got a solo dropping teammate? A Loba who didn't even bat an eyelid while I was 1v3? Yeah, I'm gonna be hip firing that longbow in their faces if I have to. It's do or die because I am definitely that guy. The Bloodhound nearly tore right through our entire team if it weren't for the celestial power of hipfire, spray and pray. Thank goodness Crypto was there to loot that death box while Loba and I were getting made into human pincushions. But thinking back to the rest of that fight, this seemed like one of those moments where most of the enemies, they were just so deadlocked in their own business. Yeah, it was probably the only reason that we survived any of that. Pretty much every game I've played recently has had me storming through the capital right through Fragment. Well, today that changes. Partly because I suspected that this area was about as populated as a vegan restaurant, but also because I badly wanted to get the boosted loader hop up on the Hemlock, so Epicenter would be the place to craft that, as it was only to be found in the replicator. It seemed as though my teammates were quite on board with the idea of this plan, but little did they know that if enemies weren't in Fragment, the chances of them being on the icy mountains were quite high. Now, I have a content creator PC, which means I run with a reasonably high-end setup with a graphics card and a RTX 3080. And what do I do with my settings while playing on this beautiful setup with a 360Hz monitor? Perfection. I know, Apex never looked better. Anyway, the boosted loader hop-up was mine, which now meant faster reload times and bonus ammo if I ever timed it. Reload, look, spoiler alert, the timing thing's not going to happen. But the saddest thing about this excursion was that no enemies were to be found here. So we ran and ran and ran towards a care package where Crypto's prayers were about to be answered. A fair trade, Crypto, dear chap. You get the longbow, I get the slappernator. But the next time we get into a fight, do feel free to fire your weapon. Only 4 squads left. Having a fight outside the capital didn't ever seem like it was going to happen, so my keen eyes naturally needed to take a peek back there, and of course, with enemies spotted, I figured we'd be sending it home again, but little did I realise, the capital was about to come to us. At this point, I was starting to feel like at least one of my teammates might be attempting the pacifist challenge, but with there only being 2 other squads left, I was sure we could still pull this off, provided I didn't have to fight both of these teams at the same time. But then, I did have to go and open my stupid mouth, didn't I? If there's one thing that can give you a dose of instant regret, it's falling into the Obi-Wan Kenobi trap as you hear the dreaded words about who's got the high ground. Yeah, mate, but I've got the slappernator, so get scrapped, you glorified washing machine! It was at this moment I knew I messed up. For some unknown reason, Octane didn't fire immediately, so I possibly could have gotten that battery off and clutched the fight, but we did our best with the tools that we had, one of which clearly is not positioning, and when I say we, I mean the royal we, because Crypto, well, he wasn't exactly having a good day. However, sometimes it's better to absolutely smash out a game and get yourself close to a win than to actually achieve a win where first of all, I become the Crypto, and second of all, the conversations in the game, honestly, just, if you have any children with you right now, just, they should leave the room, because I know that Jesus is just about to.
Good pings, Mr. Rectum.
It's lectum.
No, that is most certainly, without a doubt, rectum.
It's not, man, you just see what you want to see. That's what that is.
I mean, Reg, there is no doubt about it, that man's name is Rectum.
Dude, you have become corrupted.
Listen, if you're gonna make the argument, like, is it like wrecked them? Or like rectum as in like your butthole?
It's
that's where you can make the argument, but there is no argument here, it's definitely rectum.
Man, that's his real name.
Setting up a zip line. Reloading. Down that one.
You're salting that man's family legacy. That's what you're doing.
He's the one, his name is Rectum.
Dude.
It's not my fault.
It could be a B. It could be a B. Bectum. Dude, you are deep.
Deep
We should have our teammate's name.
Okay, nice. What's this?
Gas cloud deployed. Those care packages likely should.
Get out of here, dude.
That was the last one.
You should change your name. You ever consider changing your name to something like, you know, normal?
Over there.
Like rectum?
Arc start.
Here is one bullet.
Gas cloud deployed. Getting shot at.
Yeah, it's opening. Yeah, you're gonna
Get
bump
out.
the door. This tier's gonna bump the door. He's panicking.
What is going on, man?
Rectum, dude. He ruined the clip, bro. Where's the third? No. Wait, there he is. Hey, is that him? That is.
Ooh, nice shots. Good job, Electum.
No.
It's Electum.
Wait, there's more.
Woohoo! Yeah.
He's really hurt, dude. He's sticking it, bro. He's psycho. He's one. This guy's a psycho.
I'll help you once you tell me his name is Electum.
What? Don't be like that. Yo, Rectum, get over here.
I think we should ask him. I'm gonna ask him. Hey man, how do you pronounce your name? I think it's Electum. How do you say it?
It's definitely rectum.
Come on, man! No way! You didn't even spell it with an R.
Oh, right here, right in front of me.
See? As in a butthole.
Don't talk to me for a while, man. I don't want to speak to you or hear your voice.
His name is quite literally a butthole.
Fine. Who would have thought that people would actually name themselves the Crack End?
The crackhead. Yo, Rectum is kind of a psycho. Look at him go, dude.
Yeah.
How'd you say his name, Rick?
Dude, Electum, and he's missed his chance to be on YouTube because he stole all the kills.
He did, bro. He did.
That's it. Lost your chance now, pal.